students like you. I am Evelyn Kiamuthi.
And my gorgeous name is Emily Wanja.
Be sure to subscribe, be sure to like our video and tap on the notification bell to get notification every time we upload a new video. You can also send us a comment. Tell us what are your thoughts. What are your thoughts about what are we going to talk about today? You can also suggest, the topics that you want us, to check into and talk about our own students like you.
Amazing. And if you are new here, this is the very first time you are joining us. Karibu sana, feel at home. This is the place to be. This is where we get to learn together the things of God, the things of life. And so join in the team students like you. And also you can follow us on our social media pages.
Yes, I am Evelyn Kiamuthi on all socials, like on Instagram, on Facebook, on WhatsApp. Okay, not on WhatsApp, but on Instagram, I am Evelyn_Kiamuthi.
Awesome. And my name is Emily Wanja. Simple as that. And also, welcome as we do this. So today, there's this trend that has been going on in Kenya. I don't know if it's over. I don't know if it's still there about Sipangwingwi. As you can read through, our title. And we want to understand, okay, it's good. Hakuna mtu ananipanga, like no one is telling me this, that, or that. And so it is very important. And we are not against that. Whether we are not here to criticize that. Actually, we are here to give a more detailed information.
Our understanding of Sipangwingwi and just a new version of it.
Yeah, godly version of it. From the Bible. We're taking it from the Bible. And so we are calling it free will.
Exactly.
And so we're here to do it with you people. So stick to the end. We have 3 important points, and please, you just have to stick to number 3 because it's getting spicier as we wrap up.
Exactly. And free will is the ability to do whatever you want.
Yes.
With your choices, with your decision. It's just about you doing whatever you want to do whenever you want to do it.
Yes.
The free will to make decisions, to make your own choices. And that is what we're talking about. When you talk about Sipangwingwi, it's all about, mimi sitaki kuambiwa na yeyote kile.
You won't arrange me.
Like you won't arrange me. Let me do what I want to do, when I want to do it, whoever I want to do it with. Sipangwingwi. And on to our first point. In the beginning, God gave us dominion over everything.
Yes.
The Bible, from the beginning, it gave man the power to rule over everything else and the power to take charge of everything else and to dominate over everything else. However, when we get into 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 23, this is what the Bible says. Everything is permissible, but not everything is beneficial. Everything is permissible, but not everything is constructive.
Wow.
So you can do whatever you want to do, whenever you want to do, with whomever you want to do it with. But is it beneficial or is it constructive? Or is it destructive? Let me just add that part. Is it beneficial? Is it constructive? Or is it destructive?
It is very important for us to get this aspect because even in the book of Psalms chapter 8 verse 6 you have made him let's start with 4. What is man that you are mindful of him, and the son of man that you visit him? For you have made him a little lower than the angel, and you have crowned him with glory and honor. You have made him to have dominion over the works of your hands. You have put him all under his feet. So what we were saying, that everything is given to you. You have choice A, you have choice B, and so it is very important. Whatever you choose to do, whatever you choose to dominate in, let it be one beneficial, not only to you, but also to others. This life is not just about you, boo. It's not just about you. There is so many people out there who are looking after you, up to you, after who are looking up to you, and also who need help in one way or another. And so it is very important that everything you do, it's also constructive. You know, at the end of it all, if a building that is not founded on the right foundation, there is nowhere that building is going to go. You know, and so it is very important. So that takes us to point
second point. Yes. Now, while we're busy, being Sipangwingwi guys, and busy dominating everything, and as we have learned, it's good for everything that we do to be beneficial, constructive, and not destructive.
Exactly.
It's important for us to understand that we have the freedom to do anything, but we are also affecting everyone around us.
Yes.
Okay, ni sawa kupangwingwi, ni sawa hatutapangwa, we're not being arranged. But am I serving others? Am I helping others to be better?
Yes.
Am I, helping people who are around me to grow in love, to grow in kindness? Are we serving others while we're dominating? Okay, ni sawa, we have the freedom to do everything else. But how are we affecting those who are around us? Are we affecting negatively or positively?
Yes.
We can have, let me tell you guys, if there is something as humans we have been given, is the power to literally do anything. But as much as we have the power to do everything possible, everything that we can do on this earth with this, big brains that we have, are we serving others in love? Are we helping others? Are we walking over people in the name of free will, or are we, growing with people and loving people and just, blessing people and enjoying life together with others? As much as we have power and authority and dominion and all that, are we using it for the good of humanity?
Yeah, and someone who did that from the beginning, we said God had just told them. Someone called Eve and not you. Yeah,
okay.
The Eve who is married. The Eve who was married to Adam. And so there was this aspect where she was told, you can eat from, they were told actually, you can eat from any tree in this garden, but there's just one, Imagine you've been given 1,000,000 and you're just told don't just go to one. And then the free will.
Eve being Eve, not with Eve of Adam, Eve being Eve.
She decided that I'm going to, whatever the devil is telling me, I think it is making some sense. Let me just try it out. And so we see the repercussions of that. We see the effect. It is affecting us out today, and so it is very important. As much as you've been given dominion, you can do whatever you want. You can feed on anything you want.
Exactly.
You can drive on anything you want. Just even at the speed that you want, actually. Apart from Kenya, ukipitisha anyway, so when it's all said and done, in service to others, there's this other aspect. As we serve people, there's also a greater person we are serving, who is God.
Exactly.
Who created us in His own image, and also to worship Him, to live for Him, to give all that we have for Him. So it is very important. You make a decision. We said earlier that there is going to be and there is going to be. So as you're making those decisions, and then we're going to find it in Galatians.
Yes, in Galatians chapter 5, verse 13. And it says, you, my brethren, you, my brothers, were called to be free.
Yes. Imagine.
We have been called to freedom. Literally, this is the Bible, y'all. I'm not reading from World Bible. I'm reading from the original Bible. You, my brothers, were called to be free.
Yes.
But do not use your freedom to indulge in the sinful nature. Rather, serve one another
in love. Exactly. Serve one another in love.
Exactly. And it's very vital. This is what I say. You can do whatever you want. You can talk to whomever you want. It's your life, literally. It's the free will. But let us grow in humanity. Let us love one another. Let us serve one another in love. We have we have been literally called to be free. So you can choose whomever you want to love. But let's also spread the love. just enjoy one another, love one another, be kind to one another.
Yeah.
And that takes us to our last point, you guys.
Even before, by the way, we go to the last point, there's this aspect of Joshua telling the people.
Yes, exactly.
In Joshua chapter 24 and verse 15, it says, and if it seems evil,
this guy. Okay.
And even if it seems evil to you to serve the Lord, choose for yourself this day whom you will serve. Whether the gods of which your fathers served that were on the other side of the river, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land you dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord.
This is Joshua literally making a choice.
Unadhania watu walikuwa wamemfikisha wapi?
I know, I do.
Sasa, I can imagine him making those comments. You people, I know it seems evil now. It seems evil for you to serve the Lord. Make a decision today. You choose whatever you want to choose. I'm just okay, that's not what he was doing, but I can just imagine
it was not out of place of anger and all that. It was all about, you know what, you guys, I know my God. I know the God I serve.
Yeah.
And you guys are free to do whatever you want.
You're also free will.
Yeah, you're free to choose whichever God you want to worship. But as for me and my family and my house, we are going to serve the one true God.
Yes.
The same with us. You can choose whoever you want to
Your
serve.
friends also can choose whatever they want.
Exactly. But you have we both, you and I, Emily and I, have the last say on the decision that we make.
It's very
important. When we make any decision, we have to be responsible for the consequences that come with our decision.
Point number 3, responsibility.
Exactly. We really have to understand, and this is very important. We really need to understand. And we're learning this, this is life. We make mistakes once in a while. Go to down, go
once in a while, ever.
Everything
better for you.
Every single day.
Anyway.
We make decisions that are irrational. We make rash decisions. We talk back sometimes. We get angry sometimes. And we end up making decisions that not only hurt us, but also the people we love. But at the end of the day, tunaona consequences hizo vitu tunafanya. Kama nili make decision mbaya, at the end of the day, it may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, it may not be this year, it may not be next year, but in a few years, the consequences will catch up to me.
Yeah, so true, imagine.
And imagine, tunafaa tu tuelewe, every decision tuna make, whether in sound mind or not, we have a consequence that is coming. Tukona zile vitu zita follow up. After we make, we make the right decision, obviously we expect to reap good fruits. Make a bad decision, what do you expect? To reap a bad consequence.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, at the end of it all, as much as tukona free will, as much as tukona choice ya kufanya chochote ambacho tunaweza taka kufanya at any point in our lives, let us always remember that every decision we make has a consequence. It doesn't matter whether it's a good decision or a bad decision. At the end of the day, we have to see the product of the decision we make. And one famous guy, C.S. Lewis, we all know, I think, I'm joking, I don't know if you know him. But this was just one of those prominent people who are making impact even today. And he said, evil comes from the abuse of free will. Evil comes from the abuse of free will. We have the free will, abuse it, we give birth to evil.
And you are going to reap on your own, actually.
Exactly.
I was giving you an example of maybe I've given you the free will. I have that mansion, I have those cars, I have the jets. Yeah, like this,
manifesting.
Like, okay, I have everything, and I say, because you're my friend, you have the will. You can use my credit cards, you can use anything. This is the password to my M-Pesa, this is the password to my bank account.
Are you sure you're going to give me your password?
We are talking about free will here.
Okay.
Maybe I'll think about it. But, Eva, can I trust you?
Why not? Why are you making me look like I'm not trusting?
No, I'm asking a question.
Guys,
This smile. You're going to see about that.
I'm really
So-
trustworthy, guys. Ask me.
She is. I've been asked. She's so trustworthy.
Uh-huh.
So when I've given you all those things,
Mhm.
there's this aspect of utajua your back, your territory nafikia hapa.
Mhm.
You won't just come even into my master bedroom, and
Mhm.
because I've given you the freedom,
Yeah.
you know, you'll be like, anyway, wacha nisivuke. I'll also be like telling you, come over.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, I know my boundaries,
Yeah,
you know.
exactly.
And so it is very important to know the responsibility that you are needed to have as a human being. You can do anything. You have the freedom. The nation has given you the freedom to an extent, actually. Because kuna ingine ukivuka, wewe na
shaka.
Unaenda mnapatana mahali pamoja. But it's very important to be responsible. Young people, be responsible. Whatever God has put in your hands, the gifts, we are able to choose. If God has given you the gift of music, you're the one to choose. Are you going to glorify God? Are you going to do the other thing? You know, if you've been given the choice, you know, to be a mom, you know, when God gives you that blessing of being a mom, you're the one to choose. Are you going to bring that child in the ways of the Lord? Are you going to bring that child in a careless manner in the kile atakuwa chakwe, you know, and they give choice yake, you know, and so it is very important. Whatever we do, it's okay. Usipangwe, hata tukwambie upangwe actually, but wewe mwenyewe jipange, si watu wengine wasikupange, wewe jipange sasa. From there, know that this is my limit, this is my I reach here, my boundary, you know, because age is catching up with you. And a few years from now, 10, 20, 30 years from now, you'll be a person who has a family, who has grandchildren. What are you going to tell them? When they look at their videos, because definitely they will look back, your mom. You look at your mom, you know, mama alikuwa anakaje. But if you had that opportunity, see we could. Akina kwambia ningestalk my mom. Hey, what up?
Anyway, we really need to know that we have dominion, we have been given power in our hands.
Yes.
Let's serve others with that opportunity, and also let's be responsible.
Yeah, so the 3 things, please remember them, and just, you know, let's work together to ensure that we do it bit by bit. We're not coming here to tell you do everything like side.
We're growing, we're learning these things. We're not perfect at this. We're not perfect at this, but we grow every day, and you know, we have God to guide us each and every day.
And that is how we wrap up actually. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Thank you
till the end of the video.
Yes, by the way, we appreciate you. Sana. So see you next time when we upload yet another video of students like you. See, God bless you and keep you. I'm a watch on
Sipangwingwi. Have a nice time, guys. Till next time, may God keep you and may God bless you. We love you.